Going to be doing charbroiled oysters today, one of my all-time favorites with some garlic butter and things going on with it. It's going to be really good. When I was deciding on which grill would be the perfect grill for this, I said Santa Maria would be perfect because you can raise it up, load all your oysters, have them all loaded, then lower it down. They're all cooking at the same time. A perfect grill for this. But since you've seen my Santa Maria last time, I actually sold it because I've got the new upgraded Santa Maria by Lone Star Grills. Now let me show you. Now here's a real obvious change right here. This is not the expanded metal grate anymore. This is solid carbon steel. You can also opt in for stainless steel if you want stainless. I personally, you do have to maintain carbon more as far as making sure it stays seasoned, but as far as the heat and everything, the way it retains heat, it's a lot like cast iron. So I like carbon steel, but I like stainless too. Now I haven't seasoned any of this yet. Matter of fact, I just sprayed these grates with Pam. I've sprayed all the inside on the cooking grates and such, but I'm not seasoning this today. I'm keeping it indoors so it don't rust before I can season it, because I've got to season this entire thing here coming up in a minute. But I did want to show you the plancha. It's dirty, it's got dust all over it, so I've got to clean that up. I got to get a good coat of oil and season this as well. But this is where it would pretty much go, right in the center, or you can put it off to the side. These are modular. They will raise up, and I think you would have to remove 1, 2, 3 of these, and this will sit right down inside of here. Same thing with these Argentine grates. They haven't been seasoned, they're dirty. I've got to clean all these up, but I don't want to do that until I'm ready to season it. Now this will sit further down once you remove these grates. I'm just basically showing you how it works. Your fat will render down these channels and it will run right into your drip pan right here. Now you can dispose of it, or you can rebaste your meat with it, because it's really tallow if you're doing like beef or whatever, beef ribeye steak, something like that. So let me get these off of here. I just wanted to show them to you and show you what this comes with. It's completely modular, and this is also, the Argentine grates are available in stainless as well, and these are carbon steel. Everything you see here is carbon steel. But what I like about it is, even after seasoning the griddle and this one, I'll be keeping them indoors. I will probably just leave the flat grates on here because there's so many of them. And if they're seasoned well, it'd be a lot like my last Santa Maria. I had no trouble maintaining that expanded metal. It didn't rust. I kept a good seasoning. Every time I cooked, I brushed it and I sprayed it down again. So it did very well. And on your lower grates where you have your fire, it is expanded metal. And what I would recommend doing is, after the cook, is take a brush and get all your ash off of there, spray it with some Pam, and then you're good to go to the next time. Here's another change that they have made since my other Santa Maria grill that I got from Lone Star Grills. This wheel right here, the older one was 1/4 inch steel, and it was like plasma cut out of that. This is actually round rod, and I love the way that feels in my hand a lot better. I really like that. And also this brake, the other one, you had to actually hold it the whole time you was operating. This one stays put. Like if I want to lower it down or raise it up, it just stays put. So that is about the changes that they've made. The wheel, I like the brake that it stays stationary, and all the new grates that you can interchange. Like I said, all modular. And I do not have the bracero with this one, and I just opted out on it. I let the other one go with the other Santa Maria. I just got to where I didn't use it a lot. It was fun, man. It looks great. 2 of them logs burn on it, but I just, for the most part, most of the time I use it, I found myself just putting charcoal right here where you're going to use it at. So I opted out on the bracero this time, but it is available, and you can just hook it to this side or this side. Now I do have the stainless steel table that I had on the last one, and I use that a lot. So I wanted to make sure that I did get the stainless flip up table on this model as well. So I should get many, many years of use, easy to maintain, a lot of fun to cook on. I've already seasoned everything. The paint set on this, so it's time to do some oysters. All right, so to speed things up, I'm just gonna take my little device here. I want to get under here, we got to separate the top of that muscle, and there we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and leave the bottom muscle attached. That way there's no accident of it slipping off. It'll be removed when they actually eat it. Good looking oysters. Yeah, I got the grate way up here. I'm getting ready to load this grate up with these oysters right here. I've got these shucked. I've got another pan just like it. Gonna go ahead and put them all on here. Then from there, we're gonna lower it down to where they're cooking. And I'm gonna take this sauce. Where'd my sauce go? There it is. Hand that to me, please. I'm using this Drago's. Drago's is a really famous place in New Orleans that's known for their charbroiled oysters. And I found this sauce last weekend at a place where I was raised at. This is not a sponsored video. I bought and paid for this, but it's basically a garlic butter with different spices and herbs. It's gonna be real good on these charbroiled oysters. So as I mentioned earlier, the beauty of this grill is I can get them all in place without worrying about them cooking until I get them all loaded. Then we can just lower it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this entire, tell you what, I'm gonna bring these over a little bit more over the direct fire. Have a look at the coals below me. And that's about where they start. All right, here we go. Now you can kind of see what I'm talking about. They're not cooking, they're well elevated. So I'm gonna let them down all at the same time, down just above these charcoal, get them really good and hot, let them cook in their own shells. And then from there, we'll pull them back up and get them off. All right, so open our break up, and here we go. Let's try it right there. All right, I'm gonna give these just a minute to kind of get warmed up and get cooking, and then from there we're gonna put this Drago sauce on. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put some of this on each one of these. And a little trick is let a little bit of that squirt off and get into that fire down below. You'll have a little bit of flare up. When they begin to plump up and your edges begin to kind of curl a little bit, that's when they're done. Man, they smell good. Now I've got 2 platters with the rock salt. And so you know, I still have more oysters to shuck after this. We'll be doing that off video though. Go ahead and set that there. All right, I'm gonna come back here in a moment and we're gonna give a couple of these a try, see what we think. All right, we're gonna try a little taste test. This is my youngest son here, Chad, and see what you think. Go ahead, man. I like taking a fork so you can sever that muscle on the bottom and then just grab it.
Between that and that sauce, phenomenal.
Oh man, that saltiness of that oyster, the sauce is good.
Very good.
I mean, you can easily make this sauce with butter, garlic, parsley, whatever herbs you want in there, but I did find it very convenient having the squirt bottle. All right, we got 2 trays ready to eat, and I'm fixing to start shucking more oysters off camera. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Until next time, smoky ribs.